Good morning, I'm Madeline Kerr with your local 10 News update. An 87-year-old man from Ramsay in Victoria has sadly died over the weekend after a boat capsized near Cooma on Saturday. The incident happened at about 9:30 in the morning at Braemar Bay. Following a search, the body of an elderly man was located by police divers later that afternoon and was identified as the missing 87-year-old man. Canberra Health Services has today opened a dedicated clinic for people who have COVID. It's at the Surge Centre at Kerr Oval and is for people who test positive and need treatment for other non-life-threatening injuries or illnesses. It's open from 7:30am to 10pm, 7 days a week. In sport, Canberra United is still searching for its first win of the A-League women's season after going down to Adelaide United 3-1 at Viking Park on Saturday. The home side did look better in the second half, spurred by a goal from veteran Ash Sykes, but couldn't overcome the 2-0 deficit at half-time. Canberra will now go up against Sydney FC this Saturday, who are currently on top of the ladder with only one loss this season. To today's weather, a maximum of 30 degrees in Canberra, a medium chance of showers and a possible thunderstorm later this afternoon. I'll have another local news update in about an hour. Good morning, I'm Madeline Kerr with your local 10 News update. A woman is in a critical condition after being pulled from water near Wollongong at the weekend. Emergency services were called to a surf club at Windang following reports a woman had been pulled from the water unconscious. CPR was performed at the scene before paramedics arrived. The woman, believed to be in her 50s, was then transferred to Wollongong Hospital. A 37-year-old man has been charged after his boat capsized off the coast of Wollongong late last year, which saw one man dead and 3 others in a serious condition. Emergency services were called to the waters off Bulli on Sunday, October 31, after reports a vessel had capsized with 7 men on board. One of the men, aged 37, sadly died after being pulled to shore. The 37-year-old skipper of the boat is due to appear before Wollongong local court on Thursday, 17th of Feb. And younger kids aged 5 to 11 are now eligible to get their COVID jab, but many parents say they're struggling to book an appointment. Taking a look at the weather forecast this Monday, showers around Wollongong today, 26 degrees, 28 degrees inland at Goulburn and possible storms there, 28 degrees the top in Nowra as well. I'll have another local news, sport and weather update in about an hour's time. I'll see you then. Good afternoon, I'm Madeline Kerr with your local 10 News update. The body of a swimmer who went missing last month has sadly been recovered by police at a dam in Bathurst over the weekend. On Christmas Day, a group of people were on a boat when a man told his friends he was going to swim to shore. A storm struck the area a short time later and the man disappeared under the water. There was a 4-day search operation before it was suspended, but on Saturday the body of a man was located at the dam by a member of the public. While the body is yet to be formally identified, it is believed to be that of the missing swimmer. New South Wales teachers say staff shortages and other disruptions are inevitable if issues with the return to school plan aren't resolved. Students will return in 2.5 weeks, despite young kids only being eligible for a COVID vaccine from today. The Teachers Federation says parents are very concerned about the virus and infection rates. And Deputy Premier and Bathurst MP Paul Toole has tested positive to COVID. He says he has very minor symptoms, including a sore throat and a little bit of a temperature. To today's weather, a maximum of 27 degrees in Orange today, a medium chance of showers and possibly a thunderstorm later on. I'll have more news next hour. See you soon. Good morning, I'm Madeline Kerr with your local 10 News update. A woman has been seriously injured after a crash north of Riverside Drive, Jugiong, over the weekend. Police believe the car travelling southbound crashed into a BMW that was broken down on the side of the highway. A 41-year-old man was treated by paramedics for minor injuries before being taken to Wagga Base Hospital to undergo mandatory testing. His passenger was treated for serious leg injuries before being taken to Canberra Hospital. The driver of the BMW, a 44-year-old man, was uninjured. New South Wales teachers say staff shortages and other disruptions are inevitable if issues with the return to school plan aren't resolved. Students will return in 2.5 weeks, despite young kids only being eligible for a COVID vaccine from today. The Teachers Federation says parents are concerned about the virus and infection rates. Murrumbidgee Local Health District is now taking appointments for children aged 5 to 11 years old. And Temora Hospital remains closed to visitors today after 4 COVID cases were linked to the facility. Taking a look at the weather forecast this Monday, mostly sunny and 33 degrees in Wagga, even warmer in Griffith, sunny and 36 degrees. I'll have another local news update next hour. I'll see you then.